A new day, a new project. Let me present you something very, very interesting today. So, this guy over here, it's a Sintefex Audio FX8000 replicator. Well, this company, Sintefex Audio, is dedicated to innovative research, development and consultancy in relation to digital audio technology and manufacturing of digital audio products for professional users. Sintefex Audio is located in south of Portugal in San Marcos da Serra, but the hardware and additional software research and development takes place in Cambridge Research Office in Cambridge, UK. A few words about this machinery. Well, the replicator takes its name from the fact that it can learn the performance of analog systems and replicate the effect. So this process, it's opening the audio engineers a whole wide world of possibilities. The replicator FX8000 comes complete with many hundreds of sampled equalizers, compressors, signal pads and preset program. What is this Sintefex FX replicator? This one can capture an analog signal path and reproduce it digitally, accurately simulating the frequency response and distortion characteristics of the original. For the first time you can choose from a large library of sampled analog compressors, equalizers and sampling signal paths to add an analog sound without leaving the digital domain. Capture, this is very nice, capture a favorite signal path forever for use at any future time. Capture a mono process and apply it identically across multiple channels. It can be used to a 5.1 surround mix. Store your favorite compressor for instant recall with a wider range of control than the original. Same controls like the original, absolutely. Get your favorite compressor sound accurately linked in stereo or surround mix. So it's working wholly digitally but gets the same analog-like sound. This is really nice. You can switch off the non-linearities if you like the analog sound but need it digitally clean. So it simulates the analog device but with the same cleanness of the digital processing. So this replicator goes beyond the well-known process of linear convolution, DCP and digital signal processing and so on, and it have a non-linear technology, and it can reproduce all the analog characteristic of the sound changing when you drive the unit. Okay, so that's a lot of mambo jumbo in this manual. Simply, Sintefex replicator. It takes the sound imprint of any analog device. Doesn't matter if it's a compressor, it can be a distortion pedal, it can be a reverb machine, it can be a delay machine, it can be anything analog, even a spring reverb we had in the quitter amplifiers, and it's still very popular. Not only that, it also can read and simulate the sound of an analog tape reel recorder or cassette player recorder, simulate phasers, anything possible and impossible. Like I said, it's catching the sound imprint of the device, and then you can use it like having it hardware on your table or mix table in our case. Okay, so that's it for the beginning, for introduction somehow. Let me turn it on. You see we have a display over there, and FX8000 have a hard disk inside. Okay, let's turn it on. Maybe I should have a little bit less light over here to see the display better. like that. You see, that's a black and white display, but doesn't really need a... It's a black and white display, but you really don't need anything better than this. And you can see it's already starting with presets, and it's ready to go because it came loaded with lots of equalizers and compressor and so on. So let's see. We need an equalizer, no problem. Look there. You can choose the band, you can choose the shelf, you can choose the width of the frequency and so on. It's very simple to work on it. Let's say we have the band 1, you are boosting the decibel and you have a graphic showing you how much up and down, and also let's say the middle band, band number 2, you make it narrower, wider, up and down, shelf. So that's only of the digital equalizers. You can make your own digital equalizer. And here we have compressors, we have the meter. In our case it's stuck. In our case it's 2 channels because we have 2 ins and 2 outs. And here are a lot of other stuffs, you know. Let's say you can choose from the library. Let's say classic equalizers. So we have many kind of equalizers here. US2 programmer and so on. Many more. Let's say famous equalizers. Load, like this one, NIV 0173. Way above my expertise, but I'm still happy to look inside. We have a hard disk over here, 40 giga of remember all the presets and all the stuffs and all the adjustment. We have a power supply, almost like a computer power supply, and there we have a lot of electronics. My God, I don't really understand what's happening over there, but this is really cool. I'm gonna attach some high resolution photos at the end of this first video because we're gonna have a row of videos. Of course, like I said, I have to learn how to use it first of all. And let me show you the back of the machine. Of course, the power supply, and we have all kind of digital in and out optical. We have SPDF. We have MIDI control, classic analog in and outs, and we even have this. This is an adapter cable for balancing ins and outs, going to this socket over there, especially for being connected into professional mixing table or audio chain something. Okay, so that's the idea of the things. Thank you for now. This is part 1, and I'll be back as soon as I have news about this machinery. Please like and subscribe, and I'm waiting your comments. I'll do the best to answer any question. And the most important thing, don't forget to have fun.